Last weekend, the East Patch announced that Season 3 of Angel Hare will be coming out this September, and I, for one, am particularly excited because prior to its rise in fame, Hannah and Rachel Mangan had stated that there would be no more seasons after the second ended. But judging by this trailer, it seems that we might be getting a brand new story, one that may reveal our third and potentially final Angel Hare. I'm Mo, and I like to talk about spooky things in a not-so-spooky way, and tonight we're analyzing the newest trailer for the upcoming season of Angel Hare. This is your spoiler warning, so sit back, get cozy, and let the nightmare begin. Someone is watching Jonah's live stream on a laptop. Do you remember it? It's the one where he brings Angel Gabby back to him and she speaks to him through the stream, proving to Jonah that she was and is real. Similar to Jonah's videos, a message is written on the screen, and though we, the viewer, are reading it, it seems almost like it's written for Jonah. If you think you're special, if you think you're the only one, if you really did forget, don't worry. I'll make you remember. After all, not all of us could be an Angel Hare child. Expect me this September. While the message plays, we see a disorganized desk with crumbled wads of paper, an overturned pencil holder, and a note card with the words, "Last day, evidence, location, get rid of it." A remastered version of the Angel Hare theme song plays throughout the trailer as the camera zooms onto the laptop. Then a hand reaches for the screen and all but slams it shut before the scene fades to black. Admittedly, not much to go on, but as always, there's room for speculation and to share my thoughts with you all. I don't know about you, but this trailer's most prevalent emotion to me is frustration, maybe even fury. A room in disarray and darkness, the one watching the stream outraged by this touching reunion. Because, as they said, not all of us could be an Angel Hare child. Now the watcher could be implying that they grew up without a guardian angel unlike Jonah, and that they suffered their specific childhood trauma without relief, but with total recollection. This would give meaning to their rage. The angels cared for Jonah, but why not me? But as you know, Gabby wasn't the only angel with a cartoon. Zaggy had wild hair, which seemed to predate Gabby's show, and Season 2 left us with a mysterious loading screen indicating Jonah could have possibly found a third show created by Reef. In my last Angel Hare video, I speculated a lot of things about our third angel, assumably the Angel Michael, the most powerful of archangels. I considered that he could be behind Reef, could have possibly died, or could also be trapped within another show. What if the Watcher wasn't an Angel Gabby kid, but one of Angel Michael's? They imply that Jonah isn't the only special one, which sounds like they had their own guardian, but maybe Michael handled things in a more, unique way. We know that Gabby was more hands-on, willing to literally die for her children, while Zag prefers letting children solve their own problems after providing guidance. But what about Michael? As stated before, I'm not an expert on religion, but I've seen a lot of references to Michael being the literal commander of God's army, and I could see his helpfulness appearing more like tough love. He essentially training a child the way he would his army, maybe forcing his child to fight against their trauma and never forget. Well-intentioned, but potentially damaging nonetheless. The thumbnail of this trailer depicts Gabby, Zaggy, and possibly Michael in the middle. Gabby and Zag are depicted without eyes, and the third angel is cast in shadow, the words "left behind" written in front of them. Maybe it was Michael who was left behind, currently trapped within a show. And maybe this song that's subtly mixed into the trailer is Michael's theme song. It's not much to go off of, I'll admit, and when I first heard this sound, it felt so familiar that I was convinced I had heard it somewhere before. I thought maybe it was simply the music playing during the specific scene in tape 6 when Gabby greets Jonah and comments on how much he's grown. This one is titled Guardian Angel by Masquerade, but this particular part sounds different.
I'm so happy to see you, Jonah. So happy.
Then, thinking it was maybe an older song or commercial, I even took to Reddit hoping to find someone who could relate and maybe knew where it came from, but my search came up empty. So then I started wondering,
Maybe it's not so much of a memory, but nostalgic. The sound itself reminded me of an older English-dubbed anime opening akin to Pokemon and Cardcaptor Sakura. And if I'm wrong, and if it's something you've heard before, please let me know, because I keep hearing it in my sleep repeating over and over again, and I feel like the answer is just on the tip of my tongue. But if it is in fact Michael's song, this could mean something big. The Watcher had the show playing the same time as the live stream in the background, yet there was no interaction between Angel Gabby and Angel Michael. Like Jonah, they could have found their own copies of VHS tapes or DVDs, but the show could also still be airing somewhere, maybe on a long-forgotten cable channel. This would mean Michael is currently trapped within his show because it's still airing. If you think about Zag's situation, he was able to enter Angel Gabby's show freely because it was currently being aired by Jonah, while Zag's show was no longer running. He even needed Jonah to obtain the film reel to re-enter Wild Hare. While their shows aren't on air, Zag and Gabby exist somewhere, and they can enter each other's shows if they're aired simultaneously, or if one of the angels is freed from their specific show. But it seems that when they're aired separately, each angel is confined to their own little pocket dimension, unless the stream reaches too many people, in which case they become fragmented. If Michael's show still airs on a cable network which relies on radio waves and hardline cables versus the encoded data transfer of live streaming, then this could explain the three shows coexisting, yet Michael being left behind, not able to contact Gabby or Zag. He would be stuck on this forgotten channel that is never watched by children and rarely watched by adults. Adults like the one who watches now. The title of the trailer is Who's Coming For You, and I wonder if the Watcher is coming for Jonah and his new resurgence of Wreath. They want Jonah to remember what happened, maybe to reveal how dark they think the angels really are after being guided by Michael. The note card on their desk hints to getting rid of the evidence of angels existing in these shows, maybe getting rid of the stream itself, and this could be another misguided attempt to save other children. I still haven't fully given up on the idea that Michael is responsible for a catastrophic/apocalyptic event, maybe caused by his influence on the Watcher. And I really feel like Friend Francis will play a bigger part in everything. He is, after all, the chosen friend, the one who calls the angels. Maybe this silhouette in the Oh Despair music video isn't Gabby, but Michael heeding his call. But again, this entire video is me just speculating my antlers off and letting the excitement grow for Season 3. So as always, I want to know what you think. What are you hoping to see in Season 3? Is this Michael or someone unexpected? And who is the Watcher? Thank you so much for watching. Here's another one of my videos. And as always, may your nightmares be strangely cozy.